down your arms before you hurt yourself. Oh!
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
This isn't right.
Feast your eyes on this!
One of us has been poisoned! I will protect you.
Another enemy force has come to assist! We ought to have finished off the first one sooner!
And our foe shall soon be vanquished.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Your soldiers! Do try not to catch cold! I'll save you!
If you would.
My magics are at your disposal!
monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Those accursed clouds are most insidious.
Would that we could extinguish them. Much is unclear, but we cannot afford to remain idle.
Ah, things will sort themselves out.
Well met. You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it. Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can. But for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long, with every soul at their wits' end. Conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. Behold their plight with your own eyes, and should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
Bled tempers are understandable, given the circumstances.
I'll not take that from...
You've pushed your luck too
Asking for it.
I'm done for.
This is your chance to
you had
prove
enough
your
yet?
mettle.
You're the one who started this.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Done for, aren't I? I'll not
Now's
be
your
cowed so
chance.
easily.
Is this... Hold fast to your conviction.
You'll get wounded again. I'll get the better of our foe yet.
Have you lost your bloody mind?
Reckon you can just cut us down in the street? What's the matter with you? Eh? Fine, fine. We'll set our squabble aside for today, so bother us no more.
There's naught I could have done. Work as late as I used to.
Looking for all impotence to do. Just the time.
Oi! I saw it first. Phew, trust a flea-ridden hide. to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into it. If that's what you think, why don't you...
All right, clear off. That's quite enough.
You said it's bad to hurt people. Wow! Thanks, sir. Say, Rakim, would you like some? I can't eat all this myself.
Really? Thanks. That's mighty kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait, you shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, it would seem we were both but looking out for our children, eh?
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
A resounding success.
Fret not! I'll make the pain go away. Best keep still a moment.
You're just riding on your father's coattails.
You slander my honor, sir. I demand a duel. This is no business of yours. Be gone!
Now, Narborough, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scout? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay.
Have at you!
As if things weren't bad enough.
If you were privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
Do the people not question its existence? I should like to know more about its activities, if 'twere me.
We'll pull through yet!
This is beyond the pale!
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay, 'twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Ah, Sir Arisen. In less pressing circumstances, I would take issue with your method. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. At the very least, we need not expect too much opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Very well, if I must.
morning.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude for your efforts, which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune on your travels, wheresoe'er they may take you. Yet, ere we part ways, we would make another request of you. It regards Lord Phaesus. Though we have implored the man to join the evacuation, he has staunchly refused to leave this land behind. We thought that he might be more inclined to heed your words, as our own have fallen on deaf ears. Would you be willing to call on him? Of course, you are free to decline if our proposal is an—
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our—
Backbatal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely upon Sir Manella to keep the peace.
A resounding success.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
This experiment bears repeating.
Got to focus.
Ah, the perfect spot to sit and think a while.
Better off a hermit.
Monsters range nearer than e'er they dared before.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
Something like a wall of light impedes our progress. 'Tis most...
Many paths are closed to us now on account of the dragon's descent down. Reach it.
Understood.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
And would overwhelm our foe with our blind magics.
Can't give in. I won't.
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
I'll not stand.
Let's not be too hasty now.
You look
That's it.
It pains me to give in.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
What a glorious success!
Would that we might always be...
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Enough dallying. Follow me. Naught can be achieved. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us.
I think I'll stand for this.
This is too much for my own food.
principles unproven are as dust.
My magics are at your disposal.
The beast-fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh. Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction. What a singular creature. Is this what called the monsters forth? Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back. But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Though this land has seemingly been spared its destruction, there is no guarantee of safety. The oceans yet cloud the skies, and monsters swarm in ever greater numbers. As 'twill be difficult to continue my research under such conditions, I have decided to evacuate. I only hope that this sanctuary of yours will prove more conducive to my work.
Never did I imagine such a dragon could exist. 'Tis a glad thing we felled it, whatever 'twas.
Oh, but I do miss the luxury of an ox cart now that they're not operating. There really was no finer way to travel.
Will the day ever come when we might employ one again?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
Use this chance to recover.
Speaking of which, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
Too late!
Magics are at your disposal.
Avoid it at all costs!
Look out!
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Thank goodness someone has a hand to me.
Lashing out with attacks. Might we not use this to our advantage?
It's easily done.
We can still prevail. Here for our chances.
If we fight as if it's our last battle, maybe it won't be.
Creature, clad in draconic form, made my stomach churn.
I only hope we do not meet another of its ilk.
More foes?
Scarce feel my arms.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I lie with you. No! The Arisen has been poisoned! Product of heedlessness.
Hang in there! Help will surely come. skeletons. He's working its ill effects upon the Arisen.
These will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
I suppose you think you can afford to be reckless so long as I'm here to heal you. Best keep still a moment. Forgive me, Risen. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Put an end to this, Bowmaster. This foe is not to be taken lightly. Poison will prove lethal to a weary combatant.
Don't need to tell me twice. Caution will see us brought low in a single stroke. Let us keep calm and fell our enemies one at a time. potential.
I am grateful to you, Elizabeth. Our foliage come from the red clouds, and no less crimson in aspect. That means the prime given new form? The creature is defeated. Here's hoping this will be enough to forestall the Red Cloud's advance for a while.